Welcome to Hey Gen Podcasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of wildlife welfare.
Oh, that's a topic that's been getting a lot of attention lately. What's sparking this interest?
Well, for a long time, animal welfare focused mainly on farm animals and pets,
Right.
but now we're realizing how much humans impact wild animals too.
Yeah, like how our activities affect their habitats.
Exactly. Things like deforestation and urban expansion are really disrupting where wildlife lives.
And it's not just their homes, right? We're
Yeah,
also introducing invasive species that can harm them.
absolutely. It's like when we bring in new animals, they can outcompete or prey on native species,
Right.
causing all sorts of problems.
It's a domino effect on the ecosystem.
Exactly. And don't forget about diseases. We can inadvertently spread illnesses from livestock to wildlife.
Oh, like when domestic animals mix with wild population?
Yes, that's a big issue. Plus, our conservation efforts sometimes overlook individual animal welfare.
Wait, isn't conservation supposed to protect animals?
Well, it focuses on species survival, but not always on how individual animals feel.
I see, so the well-being of each animal might get neglected?
Exactly. There's a growing call to integrate welfare into conservation projects to
Right.
ensure animals are not just surviving, but thriving.
That makes total sense. How are scientists approaching this?
One approach is cross-disciplinary collaboration. Beausoleil and colleagues, for instance, suggest combining fitness and feelings in captive breeding programs.
So they're considering both the physical health and emotional well-being?
Exactly. It's about giving animals a good life while meeting conservation goals.
That's great. Are there examples of this in practice?
Yes, for instance, Gregor et al. Emphasize using evidence-based methods to improve welfare in breeding facilities.
Right. And what about tracking wild animals? Does that affect their welfare?
Absolutely. Researchers like Arnemo et al. Discuss the long-term effects of radio transmitters on
Oh,
bears
really?
and how it might impact their well-being.
So even our research methods need to be welfare conscious.
Exactly. It's a balance between gaining knowledge and ensuring animals aren't harmed.
But isn't some level of interference inevitable in conservation?
True, but we can minimize it. Linjo et al. Argue for better legislation to cover welfare in both research and management.
I hadn't thought about the legal side.
Yeah, it's important. Plus, tourism can impact wildlife welfare too.
Tourism, like wildlife watching?
Yeah, Nunny and Simmons point out that interactions with wild dolphins need stronger guidelines to protect them.
Wow, so even well-intentioned activities can have negative effects.
Exactly. It's all interconnected. Our responsibility extends beyond just conservation. We need to consider welfare at every step.
I totally agree. It's like we're custodians of their well-being.
Absolutely. By taking a holistic approach, we can make a real difference.
Well, this has been really enlightening. Thanks for shedding light on this important topic.
My pleasure. It's been great chatting about how we can better care for wildlife.